Hello, friends. I have come up with the current affairs series, and the first news which I want to share is regarding gender gap in India. As you can see in my notes, I have mentioned all the points related to gender gap in India. And the news is that India is exploring methods to measure the contribution of household chore performed by women to country's GDP. Government should develop a methodology to quantify household work and its contribution to GDP. Women in India spend more time on unpaid domestic services for household members than men. Now, as we all know, that the work which is performed by our mothers and sisters, or even like me, the work which we do in our houses is not being recognized by the economy or by the government or even our family members. They don't recognize the household work as a productive work because there is a notion behind this aspect, that notion is the salary. That means whenever any work is performed in our houses by ladies, by women, they don't get any salary of it. So here government what is doing, that government is trying to measure the contribution that is done by the women in our economy, and just have a broad thinking, friends, ki if women does not perform the household chores, would it be possible to run the economy? The products or the things which are used in our houses in multitasking, whether it's about washing clothes or washing dishes or cooking, a woman makes whole budget. Women defines the consumption power, the consumption capability of any household, of any house, is defined by women. So if women doesn't plan, if women doesn't make budget, would it be able to run the economy? Can the economy be run? A woman is multitasking. So if women is multitasking, if women doesn't performs the household work, would it be able for a child to go and get education? Would it be able for a child to get proper amount of nutrition? Would it be able for men to leave his house and go to the work? So if not directly, indirectly, women is contributing to a great extent to the economy. So this is a very progressive step taken by the government, that government is trying to measure out the contribution of household chores performed by women to country's GDP. Now I have mentioned some points also. Benefits: it's recognition of economic contribution of women. Then it's better policy formulation, can inform policy making, leading to more targeted policies for women and their families in areas such as health, education and employment. I've already talked about कि a woman is quite multitasking, women makes planning of the household chores, how the things are to be used in a household, what kind of nutrition is to be given to her child, her family. So, next point is improved economic planning. Measurement of household work can help in improved economic planning and decision making. Obviously, if the scenario behind women's uh, consumption power and her spending of the household, if it is counted, then it would be better to it would become easy for the government to make the targeted policies. Then we have improved economic planning, then we have women empowerment. Obviously, when the economy will measure, when the women's contribution will be measured in the country's GDP, there will be a recognition of the household chore as a whole, not only women but household chore, which is counted as something backward by our today's modern uh, youth. Even our modern society these days are appointing the maids and servants to do the household chores. So household chore, it would be recognized, a good reputation would be provided to the household chore. Next we have recognizing their work as valuable economic activity leading to increased labor force participation, better wages and working condition. So that's all. If anybody wants notes, proper notes, then I can send it also, but you have to like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.